Next on Worcester News tonight, recreational marijuana shops are one step closer to opening in Worcester. Plus, the storm is long gone and it was a beautiful day on the golf course for students in a junior golf camp. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Anna Botari. Recreational marijuana shops are one step closer to opening in Worcester. This week, the city has signed 2 community host agreements. Agreements have been signed with Prime Wellness Centers, Inc. on Pullman Street, which is currently under construction, and Good Chemistry of Massachusetts, Inc. on Harrison Street. The city has previously signed agreements with both companies to run medical marijuana dispensaries. The signed agreement allowed the company to complete their state application. They'll have to apply for special permit and license, which the city expects to happen by the end of the summer or fall. A Worcester family is on the lookout for their puppy. The Shih Tzu was a gift for a young girl recovering from a liver transplant. After going missing, her parents and siblings are asking for the public's help to get the puppy home. Our Cam Jandro joins us now live with more. Cam?
Anna, Roxy did not return home last Tuesday after the family let her outside, and they say as each day passes, they're getting more and more concerned because this was a very special dog.
For Rebecca Williams and her 3 children, their dog Roxy was more than just a pet.
It's kind of like it was another child of mine because, you know, the kids loved her.
So when Roxy didn't find her way back to their Gilman Street home last week, the family was distraught.
Emotionally, it affected all of us. We're still looking for her. It's just hard.
Williams' 3-year-old daughter Rebecca underwent a liver transplant last year. Roxy, a purebred Shih Tzu, was a gift to help her through her battle.
And the dog's been with her since her liver transplant, so like it helped her motivate her.
Rebecca is allergic to most pets. Roxy was her first dog, a dream come true for Rebecca and her siblings.
My mommy found out that she wasn't allergic to Roxy. Me and her really loved her and always played with her.
The family has been searching for Roxy every day since her disappearance, posting pictures and videos on social media too. They say Rebecca needs her dog.
You know, that's her best friend. Helped her through her sickness anyways. We gave her happiness. So.
On my birthday, it was Tuesday, and I wish to find Roxy.
Now, if you see a dog or a Shih Tzu that looks similar to Roxy, you're asked to contact Angel or Rebecca on their Facebook pages. Anna?
Thanks, Cam. Days after a Weymouth police sergeant is shot and killed, Worcester police officers are threatened by a man charged with breaking and entering. According to police, any type of threat to police is taken seriously. Our Chandler Walsh has the details.
Worcester police officers responding to a reported break-in Tuesday are met with threats. Police say Joe Sean Carrion told officers he would shoot them in the head the next time he saw them on the street.
It's always concerning when people have specific plans, like they say, I'm going to get a gun, I'm going to shoot police.
Lieutenant Sean Murtha says threats to officers can occur in about 2 to 3% of arrests. He says the department looks into threats to determine if they're serious.
The officers make sure to note the report when somebody says something like that, so if somebody else has an issue with the person, they can look it up and just be extra cautious.
Carrion faces multiple charges, including breaking into a home on East Central Street. Police say he refused officer commands and made the threats after he was handcuffed.
It's an awful shame that people will say things like that about the people who put their lives at risk every day.
People keep making threats like that. I think the cops in Worcester and other surrounding cities will act different.
The incident comes the same week Weymouth Police Sergeant Michael Chesna was shot and killed by a suspect. Worcester resident David Fredette says the dangers police face are out of control.
There have to be sterner measures in the courts for these people so that a lesson could be taught to them.
Lieutenant Murtha says Worcester police are supporting Weymouth officers and will have a large presence at Sergeant Chesna's funeral.
It is a dangerous job, and something like this really does remind us of that. So it's easy to get complacent, but we always have to be on our guard.
Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
The daughter of a Dudley District Court judge back in court this week. According to the Telegram, Allie Bebo was placed on probation and ordered not to drive for 5 months in Framingham District Court Tuesday. Bebo was in a crash in October on Interstate 190 when she was charged with driving under the influence of drugs. State troopers involved in the arrest say they were ordered to change information in the arrest report. The Worcester City Council is backing a plan to end chronic homelessness in the city. Recommendations were outlined in a report released last week by the city manager's Task Force for Sustaining Housing First solution. The report estimates it's $4 to $6 million in capital investments will be required to create the permanent housing to meet the current need. The plan recommends producing more than 100 units with rental assistance. City Council supported the idea at Tuesday night's City Council meeting. According to the city manager's report, the goal is to achieve and sustain a functional zero of adult chronic homelessness in the city. A first-hand look and interactive experience at a fake crime scene for local high school students. Millbury Police and Becker College are partnering up for the department's 4th annual Youth Police Academy. Wednesday, students learned about forensics and what officers see when they arrive to a crime scene.
So the students will have the opportunity to look for evidence and process that evidence and learn how to bag it, collect it, and bag it properly. So we've got the legal component of evidence along with the practical application.
We'll have more on the Youth Police Academy Thursday in our newscast. Future golfers hitting the course today as part of the Danny Rossetti Junior Golf Camp. The 3-day-long camp serves 125 kids ages 8 to 13 at Green Hill Golf Course. They learn the rules of the game and receive instruction from local golfers. Wednesday marks the last day of the camp, where kids also get to enjoy a slip and slide.
It's just kind of a celebration of being a kid, being outside, learning something about golf, but also realizing the golf course is a great place to come to.
The camp is in its 22nd year. It was renamed in 2009 in memory of Danny Rossetti, a former camper and later camp volunteer. He passed away in 2008 at 26 years old. A Worcester husband and wife putting an old piece of equipment to use. The two started a hot dog stand this year and say National Hot Dog Day is the perfect day to celebrate their business. Our Brittany Schaefer has the story.
2 chili cheese, and what would you like for your drink?
A new hot dog cart is in town, and it's here just in time for National Hot Dog Day.
National Hot Dog Day is a big thing. It's our first year doing the mobile food network, although we've been in the food industry our whole career.
Co-owners Rick and Deborah Martinez previously owned Dagwood's restaurant. The married couple says they make a good team.
Been married 36 years,
Yep.
And like I said, worked together a good 25 of those side by side.
The couple says the cart sat in their shed for 7 years. Rick's now retired, and Deborah's on summer break from her job as a teacher at Abby Kelly Foster School, so the couple decided it's the perfect time to open shop.
Making money off the streets is a pretty cool thing, you know. Sitting on a street corner, you meet a lot of people. It's a lot of fun, you know. It's a lot more exciting than being inside a building.
We're working on our tan.
The Martinez were first by Indian Lake, but say West Boylston Street has been a busy spot for business.
The car count that goes by here on a daily basis, somebody told me the other day it's 40,000 cars. So obviously location is always the biggest thing to any business. Location, location, location. So we're hoping the traffic count alone will give us the business that we need, you know, to stay in business and enjoy the summer and enjoy making a little bit of money for retirement.
The Dogmeister sells dozens of hot dogs every day. They say their most popular is the chili and cheese, and it's a great way to spend National Hot Dog Day. On West Boylston Street, Brittany Schaefer, Worcester News Tonight.